English Xpress. Learn and improve every day.
Have you ever needed help in English but just froze up, not knowing what to say? Today, we're going to fix that and maybe even make it fun.
Honestly, I've definitely been there. I'm Anna, and I'm here with Jake. On this episode of English Express, we're going to crack the code on asking for help in daily life without feeling awkward.
We promise. You'll walk away with a ton of useful phrases, little role plays, and real-life tips. You'll feel ready to ask for help at the store, on the street, at work, and anywhere you need.
Here's what we've got lined up. First, why asking for help is important. Then we'll share easy and polite phrases, dive into different situations, and finish with tips to sound confident and friendly. Ready, Jake?
Let's do it. If you've ever felt shy about speaking up, this episode is for you.
So before we jump into the phrases, let's talk about why this skill is so important. What do you think, Jake?
Honestly, asking for help is a superpower. It opens doors, builds confidence, and stops you from feeling lost whether you're traveling, shopping, or at work.
Exactly. And a lot of English learners worry they'll sound rude or strange, but actually, most people are happy to help if you just ask.
And the funny thing is, nobody expects perfect English. People just appreciate it when you try. So learning a few good phrases can make life much, much easier. Let's start simple. One of the most common ways is, "Could you help me, please?"
That's a classic. It's polite, easy to say, and works almost anywhere. Like if you're lost in a city, you could say, "Excuse me, could you help me, please?"
Another nice one is, "Would you mind helping me?" It sounds friendly and soft.
You could use it like, "Would you mind helping me with this bag?" See how adding "would you mind" makes it extra polite?
If you want to keep it casual, there's always, "Can you give me a hand?" That just means, "Can you help me?"
Let's make it real. Imagine you're in a store and can't find the coffee. Here's a quick role play.
"Anna, you're the shop assistant.
Sure.
Excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for the coffee section."
Of course. It's just down aisle 3 on your left.
See how easy that was? All you need is a friendly opener and a clear request. It's funny sometimes people worry about being too direct. Like saying, "Help me," can sound strong.
Yes, "help me" is usually for emergencies. Normally, we add words to be softer like, "Could you" or "Would you mind?"
If you just say, "Where's the bathroom?" it's direct but not rude. Adding, "Excuse me," or "Could you tell me where the bathroom is?" makes it more polite.
So, direct is okay with friends, but with strangers or at work, polite is better. It feels warmer and people like that. Speaking of strangers, let's try some phrases you can use on the street or in public.
You can start with, "Excuse me," that's always polite. Then try, "Could you tell me how to get to the train station?"
Or, "Sorry to bother you, but can you help me find this address?" That little apology softens your request.
Here's a secret. Most people love to give directions. Just be sure to ask in a friendly way. Let's practice. "Anna, you're lost and need directions."
"Excuse me, could you tell me where the library is?"
"Sure. Walk straight for 2 blocks, then turn right. The library is next to the park."
You made that sound easy. Adding words like "please" or "could you" makes it friendly, not bossy. So what about at work? Asking for help is super common there, but it can feel tricky.
One useful phrase is, "Could you show me how to do this?" It's simple and respectful.
Another good one. "Would you mind explaining this part to me?" That works for emails, reports, anything really.
"Can I ask you a quick question?" is great, especially if your coworker is busy. People appreciate when you're polite about their time, too. Let's do a quick work scenario. "Anna, you need help with a spreadsheet."
"Hey, Jake, would you mind helping me with this spreadsheet? I'm not sure how to make a chart."
"Of course. Let me show you." It's actually pretty simple.
Notice how asking for help at work can build teamwork. It's not a sign of weakness, it's smart.
Sometimes you hear something but don't understand. It happens to everyone. What should you say?
Try, "Could you say that again, please?" Or, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that." Both are friendly and normal.
You can also ask, "Could you explain that differently?" Or, what does that mean?
And if it's a word you don't know, how do you spell that? Or could you write it down? Let's try it. Jake, tell me something fast and I'll ask for help.
The deadline for the report is next Friday at noon.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I missed the last part.
Sure. The deadline is next Friday at noon.
It's totally okay to ask for repetition. Native speakers do it all the time.
Let's talk about some common mistakes. Sometimes, learners forget to be polite, or they get too nervous to ask at all.
Yeah, jumping in with just help can feel a little shocking. Or people try to use too many words and get confused.
Another mistake is not listening to the answer, maybe because you're nervous.
So don't stress about perfect grammar. Focus on being clear and friendly. Even a simple, "Can you help me?" works great. One tip I love: always start with "excuse me" or "sorry to bother you." It shows respect and people respond better.
Also, smiling helps. Your body language can make your words friendlier.
And if you want to sound confident, speak slowly and clearly. It's not about speed, it's about connection.
Plus, don't be afraid to use hand gestures or point to what you need. Communication is more than just words. Let's quickly recap our top helpful phrases. Ready for speed round, Anna?
Could you help me, please? Would you mind helping me? Can you give me a hand?
Excuse me, could you tell me? Sorry to bother you, but could you say that again, please?
Can I ask you a quick question? Could you explain that? How do you spell that? Would you mind showing me?
There you go. Simple, practical, and ready for daily life.
Before we wrap up, remember, everyone needs help sometimes. The magic is in asking confidently and kindly.
Key takeaway 1. Politeness makes everything smoother. 2. Simple phrases work best. 3. Practice makes perfect. Don't wait for a crisis.
Your action step? This week, try one new phrase from today at the store, at work, or with a friend. Just say it out loud, even if it's at home.
We believe in you. Asking for help is a skill, and you're building it right now.
Thanks for joining us. If you liked today's episode, let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.